Hello everybody, I'm Garrulous64 and welcome back to SegaSonic the Hedgehog. Last time, I got Mighty the Armadillo killed because I was very inadequate at what I was doing. This time, our boy Ray is gonna try to shine his ray of hope on Mighty and see if we can redeem ourselves. Not quite sure if that's gonna happen, but you know, I wanted to play through it one more time. I adjusted my controls again, and this time they actually feel pretty decent, so I'm hoping I won't die quite as much this time. Plus, I know a bit more of what's going to happen. So let's see if this small squirrel child can make a difference in the world. Or if he'll meet the same fate as that who came before him, which would be a big shame. Because, you know, if they're both dead, then how are they gonna come to Mania? Please don't die, squirrel. Kinda need you. Alright, so again, I'm gonna try to collect more rings this time too. I know that attributes like to the score, so I'm gonna see if I can bring up some of those abysmal scores I got last time. Not promising anything again, but also, wow, Ray, you know, for a flying squirrel, you're not doing a very good job of flying. And that's a little bit of a different pose, so okay, they do have slightly different animations, it seems, when you play as different characters, which is neat. So what I did in MAME, the emulator, is I changed my analog controls. So basically, instead of having full sensitivity, I changed all the sensitivities from 100 to 50. And then I changed all the digital speeds from, I believe they were at 30. I changed them last episode to 15. And then I changed them this episode to 5. So basically, it's a lot easier to control now. I don't know if that showed in the gameplay at all, but I'm feeling a much better control over the character, and 30%, yeah, that was still not great, but you know, whatever. Oh, and here comes the flashing I'm so fond of. Rip eyeballs. Okay. Here we're back in Icy Isle. This game seems like it'd be really fun to play multiplayer. Like, I kind of want to get people together to play this. At least 2 more people, at least 1 person. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But I don't know who would want to play this with me, that's the thing. I'm sure I could find someone. Oh, Ray, no! Oh, trying to collect rings is going to get me killed. Being greedy never pays. Actually, that's exactly what it does, because you get paid more, but... strike that from the record. Yes, our golden hula hoops are looking delicious today. Or maybe they're giant, shiny onion rings. Whoa. No, grab the handlebars. Whoa. Look at you, acrobatic little fool. Ice physics. Ice physics with a trackball, now that I think about it. That must have been pretty fun. By pretty fun, I mean, oh dear. No, thank you. Ice physics are hard enough and annoying enough with a controller, to be honest. Wait, no. Alright, so you can't go back. It's kind of like Super Mario Brothers. So if you miss the rings, you're not getting them. I mean, I'm having fun with this. Some people were telling me, hey, I hate this game. I was like, I don't know why. Like, it's not a really bad game. It's honestly kind of fun. It's kind of like a hidden gem that you really wouldn't have normally gotten to play if, you know, the internet wasn't a thing. Honestly, I wouldn't know about it if the internet wasn't a thing. Hey! That's passing in some schools, so hey, I'm happy. And Ray looks pretty satisfied, so maybe he's not exactly, you know, a B student. Desert Dodge. I didn't see the name for that one last time. I just kind of assumed they were all, alliteration, and they mostly are, except for Eggman's Tower, which, again, could have called it Eggman's Empire or something. That would have been a good replacement. Hello. Okay, the rings are too slow here. I bust these rocks open and then I have to run, because the tornadoes are coming at me. And you know what this really reminds me of? Sonic Lost World. You know in the part where you're running from Zelmon because he's got a tornado made up behind you? Oh no! Whoa, Ray. That was heavy. But yeah, I neglected to mention that last time, and I didn't realize that that's what it looked like, that's what it reminded me of, until the very end of the level. I mean, until I was editing the footage. So that's kind of funny that I noticed that after the fact, and there's my first death. This level I'm not going to get a good score on because, like, this one feels like you need to constantly move even faster. Not a fan of the sand level, to be honest. But oh boy, the controls are so much better this time. Like I said last time, I'll put the video from Tracker TD in the description again. if you want to play this, just adjust the controls like I said I did. So far, it's been really, really nice. And I adjusted every single sensitivity option, not just the regular X and Y, just everything. And it's playing okay so far. Alright, so what else about Ray the Flying Squirrel? Not too familiar with the character. I mean, he's only been in this game, and then he's been in the Archie comics, where I don't know what his personality is, but, I mean, from this game, he seems like a bit of a goofball, because he's, like, getting stuck in things, and he's, I mean, on the file select screen, he was like, look at me, like, pointing at himself. He's like, I'm the funniest, look at me, comedian here. Everybody's a critic, but, like, I'm thinking maybe he's kind of a, like, childlike or, like, a goofball, maybe? I don't know. Tell me if you've read the comics, because I really haven't. And, let's see, what else was I gonna say? He also, like, I think... Ooh. Oh, imagine being punctured by that many spikes at the same time. Just, like, ooh. Yeah, I think he also made a cameo in some Sega racing game as, like, a keychain hung from the mirror of the car. I don't know what game that was. I remember seeing that in... Maybe it was a Game Explain video? Did they do a Missing in Action on Ray, or did they do it on just Mighty? I really do not remember. But if it was that, it was probably Game Explain. Yeah, Trap Tower complete. I like that level a lot. Aw. I thought he did pretty good in that one. Oh, you know what? I bet those boxes had rings in them. That's why there were so many, right? Alright. Great, so that thing's still after us. Ray, I have no idea what you're saying, but you sound scared, and I'm gonna try and help you because you're too precious to let die. It's like you haven't wronged me so far like Tails, so we can be friends. Where did he go? Where did he go? Why is he doing that? Stop that. Oh, okay. Do you lose rings when you die? I really have no way of knowing. Also, that was smart. Just, that took out, like, almost all of my health. Okay, so these small pathways are still a little bit hard with the controls, but, like, this is as good as I'm gonna get it, I think. Okay, let's not get stuck in the wall over there again, because that was a travesty last time. Alright. Oh. Electrocution and then incineration, dang. What a bad way to go. Okay, I see what my problem was last time. I wasn't jumping or, you know, running into it the right way. I just kept running into it and bouncing off. And now... assuming Ray is going to glide safely down that hole somehow. So, you know, them flying squirrels have those weird, like, flesh flaps underneath their arms. Hey, 51! That is only 2% higher than less than half, but I'll take it. Alright, and here's the place where you die numerous times. You know, that seems to hurt my eyes less and less every time it flashes. So that might mean my eyes are just going down. Well, hold on. If I'm gonna fall down there anyway, why did that count as a death? You mean selective? You're gonna kill me once, you're gonna kill me once, but like, come on, cut me some slack. Neat, alright, so these clams are probably gonna slam shut if I touch them for too long, so I'm gonna try to not do that. Oh, I missed 3 rings. Oh, darn it. Okay. Well, there goes my perfect. Like I was gonna get that anyway. No, Ray, where are you going over there for? Oh, okay. Going to the Great Sonic Shoe Store in the sky. I just noticed his kicks are phenomenal. Turtle, no! That turtle just shoved me backwards. You'll pay for this. Also, the turtle gives you rings. That's interesting. Where did he get them? Where did you find these things? They're glorious. I need them to survive. Plus, Ray is yellow, the rings are yellow, like... Maybe there's a vanity thing going on. Ray just really, really wants to collect them because he's like, oh, they're pretty, that means I'm pretty. Let me decorate myself with these jewels. Okay, so the main problem here is, like, if you hit the edge of the screen, you ricochet. But hey, that was a lot better than the first time, I think. But there is one more section, I believe. No, don't climb down, just get ring. You just did like a... He just bonsai jumped right off the edge. Come on, Ray. You can do this. We gotta get to the end and save Mighty. Okay, that was a lot better. Okay, good. Good to know. Maybe I could adjust the controls even further. I could turn from 5 to 1 and see if that makes any difference. Alright, Doctor, I'm bringing the fight to you for my fallen comrade. You're gonna pay for what you did to the armadillo. it's funny, I can't even think of a whole lot of armadillo characters in games now that I think about it. Like, there's, I know Bubsy had an armadillo sidekick at one point, but I don't know if that was just in the pilot of the cartoon. But I know he did have, I forget his name, Arnold, maybe? Then, there's Dylan from Dylan's Rolling Western. And then there's Mighty, and I don't really know of any other armadillos. Are they just not popular? Yeah, okay, Mighty's pretty much the only good armadillo out of those guys. I haven't really played Dylan. Is the Dylan series any good? I know I share a name with it, but they spell it, you know, a different way, so it's like inferior spelling, you know? Oh boy. Oh boy! This was not ideal. Okay, these things are kind of kicking my butt this time. But I am rushing now, so I guess that makes sense. I was trying to stop before, I mean, you could definitely see it, but I kept getting caught on the side of them. Which kind of defeats the purpose of stopping, because then the big crusher thing that captured you in the intro kind of catches up and goes, "Hey, buddy, I want to use your bones to floss my teeth." It's like, you can't use bones to floss your teeth, they're too rigid. And he's like, "Oh, not after I chew them up enough and turn them into a fine thread." Yeah, sure flying squirrel bones would do a real nice job at that. Alright, it's time for revenge, fat man. I'm gonna do it this time. Yeah, whatever. Come on, hit your button, let's go. I wanna know how this guy got out of there fast enough. Alright, so rings don't matter. But I'll try to get them, I guess. Come on. Ray, you can do this. Ray, you can do this! I'm so nervous about this. We did it! Yes! And Mighty's alive! He was curled up in his shell the whole time. He survived the explosion. Oh, he good. We done it. Those three boys are going on to bigger and better things. Or maybe not really, because they're never seen together again until 2018. It's a bit of an intermission there, but you know what? All that matters is that the gang's back together. So, if you like this video and you're not subscribed already, please make sure you do so you can keep up with more Sonic stuff and other things that aren't Sonic stuff, because I do a lot of things. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.